Well, 2017 is over, guys. Hi, everyone. It's me, Gaming Do, and um, basically, I got an update video for you guys, and this is going to be the final video of 2017. Um, and if you see, I have 3 tabs open. I have 3 things I want to talk about. One is just my review of 2017 in general. And then 2 is just sort of what's going to be happening on 2018 on Gaming Do. First off, just a little bit of an update on my cold. It is getting much, much, much better. But still, after almost 10 days of having it, it's still not gone. I wouldn't be surprised where I'm in school and I'm still got my cold. This cold has been horrible. And when it really sucked, honestly, the worst of it was actually around Christmas time, which was the worst part. But it got better probably around Thursday or Friday was when it started to get better. But yeah. 2017, in my opinion, was a year of a lot of ups and a lot of downs. Let's just start off with the cons first and then go with the pluses. Cons. Many great people died in 2017. Biggest example being Carrie Fisher. Or did she die last year? I think she died last year. But, there were lots of, people such as, I don't know, the voice of Granny on Looney Tunes died this year. Angry Grandpa was probably the one that affected me the most. No, that was actually the one that hit me the second most. Oh my god, I am so sorry, guys. 2017's second biggest death for me was Angry Grandpa, but number one, none of my viewers are going to know who this is, maybe except my older viewers, if people that are older view this. I love rock and roll. It's my favorite music genre, no matter what you say. I know I am 16 and I'm supposed to be listening to rap music and stuff like that, and well, I think I was kind of naive when I first started YouTube and I said I actually liked some rap. I really don't. I think it kind of stinks, and it's just literally guys swearing about drugs and hookers, basically, is what I hear in rap music. There are some good rap songs, but there's not a lot. But there were 2 rock legends that died this year. Number 1 was Tom Petty. He sang a lot of great songs, and some of them are my favorites. But the one that affected me is literally the death of basically the lead singer of my favorite 90s band, Soundgarden's Chris Cornell. This death was the hardest death of the entire year for me. Just because since around 2016 I started listening to them, and I think they have phenomenal music. Burden in My Hand, Black Hole Sun. There's a bunch of great songs by Soundgarden, and he just went out and died this year. And that was really sad for me. That was probably the saddest death out of anything in 2017 for me, was Chris Cornell. Another big problem with this year was politics. And I'm not going to get involved in anything you say, but Here, the point is, here we go. My opinion has kind of changed from what I said earlier in my career. It has. Not that I'm saying it's necessarily terrible. Okay. Here is what I'm going to say. I'm just going to get this as quickly as possible out of the way. This is the third time I am mentioning this. I don't think Donald Trump is a terrible president. Is he very good? No. But is he terrible like everyone is saying he is? Like he's literally the next Adolf Hitler? No. He's okay. He's done a lot of bad stuff, but he's done a lot of good stuff in my eyes. He's an okay president in my eyes. That's all I'm going to say, but still politics were very, very... The bad things he did were very bad this year. I got to admit that. And how corrupt politics are is just amazing in the worst way possible. And I'm going to go into 4 bad things and then 4 good things. And this video is going to be very long. This may be 20 to 25 minutes, by the way. But the third bad thing this year is the Hollywood sex allegations. This had to do with people in live action like Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey, and people with animation like John Lasseter, and the one that kills me since I just started watching this show, Chris Savino, who, if you don't know who Chris Savino is, he is the creator of The Loud House. He was charged with sexual harassment in the workplace, and while I think that is absolutely wrong, and anybody who does that should be put in prison, it's just so disappointing to think that Chris Savino and John Lasseter is like the head of Pixar. How could he do that too? And Chris Savino, both of them, I am shocked about those two. Now, I don't really know Kevin Spacey and Harvey Weinstein, but those two I know pretty well, and I'm disappointed in them. I can't believe they do that. It's just shocking. And I think there's going to be even more of that in 2018. Like, more things are going to come out. I'm kind of scared for that, to be honest. 2017, one of the bad things was Hollywood sex allegations. And number 4 would be my school life. Now, while I think this is probably the least bad thing that I'm mentioning, it still had its downs. The number 1 example was at the beginning of... was at the tip top of 2017. Like, January and February, I wasn't doing very good in school, grade-wise. And now I'm doing okay. Not phenomenal, but I'm doing okay now. Then I was absolutely, like, borderline getting kicked out of that school. And I'm coming out and saying it, and that was quite possibly the worst time of my entire life. I felt very sad. I wasn't depressed or anything. I was almost depressed. I was like... It was the worst time of my entire life, by far. From November 2016 to February 2017 was the worst time of my entire life. And it just made me sad. But thankfully it improved by a long shot, and sophomore year is going very well so far. And I'm honestly excited to try new things this year. It's been going good. Now, good things in 2017. This is the year me and the Lost Sonic Fan 7 became, like, good friends. We've known each other since 2016, but we didn't become good friends until 2017. And we are, like, peanut butter and jelly now. We're, like, best friends, basically. And I'm so glad he's my friend, even though we bust each other's balls sometimes. I am so glad to be his friend, and if anything ever happened to him, it would just make me depressed. He is a good friend, and I'm so glad we became best friends in 2017. Next good thing, back to school. Sophomore year is going pretty well so far. I have a lot of nice teachers, a lot of nice friends. I'm understanding the material better, except for math. And I know I said math is probably my favorite subject. That was in middle school. High school math is fucking horrible. Not the teachers. My math teacher is actually pretty cool, but the subject itself, I hate it. Holy shit. I can't believe how much I hate it. Sorry, I gotta get a drink of Fresca right now. Sorry about that. But, yeah. School has been going well. Third, I've been watching a lot. Oh, sorry about that. I have been watching a lot of great shows and movies in 2017. And video games. Those would include War for the Planet of the Apes as my favorite movie of 2017. The Loud House as my favorite TV show of 2017. And my favorite video game of 2017, by a very little bit, is almost tied, but I'd say this game is a little bit better. My favorite game of 2017 is Super Mario Odyssey. That game was just so much fun. And I'm going back to playing it after I play my new games, but if you want to hear every game I've played in 2017, I haven't played that many. Second place was South Park: The Fractured Bunghole. Or not Bunghole, I'm so used to saying that. South Park: The Fractured Butthole is my second favorite. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is my third favorite. Sonic Forces is my fourth favorite. And my least favorite, an NBA 2K17 or 18, but that doesn't really count necessarily since it's just a sports game. But if I had to pick my least favorite game of the year, I didn't play a bad video game this year. Or not even one that wasn't good. And that would be Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's just because I'm not a huge fan of the Mario Kart series. I like the Mario platformer games a lot more personally, but yeah, we got a lot of great media this year. And what's a fourth thing I can think of? Oh yeah, baseball. The Houston Astros won the World Series, and I think that's the first time the state of Texas has ever won a baseball World Series. That's amazing. Even though the Blue Jays absolutely blew it this year, they have an okay chance of doing pretty good next year, and I'm excited. And yeah, that's pretty much it for 2017. It was okay in my opinion, but I think 2018 is going to be much better. Now, next two subjects. Loud House Month. Loud House Month starts Thursday with ranking the Loud sisters, or I'm going to be including Lincoln on there. So ranking the Loud siblings from worst to best. I already got the list together, I think this is my definitive list, and yeah, this is a truly amazing show. It's got some bad episodes. That's why I'm going to say my top 5 favorite and top 5 least favorite too. And then, what did I say? Oh, Loud House ideas, and then what I was thinking of doing for my 5th video was a tribute to the Loud House with like fan art with the song Family of Me from Over the Hedge. Making that in my little video editor. And that would be released as the final video for Loud House month. But yeah, I'm excited for this. I love the show, and I'm excited for Thursday when this starts. And now, the last subject of, well, technically 2017. And my last subject for this video is, I'm sure you're wondering, hey, isn't Gaming 2 Plush the movie part 2 supposed to be coming out tonight? Nope. Unfortunately, it's going to be delayed. Guys, you don't know how brutally cold it was outside this week. Like, we literally got temperatures that could rival places like Alaska and Russia. Like, I think when I was gonna go outside to film something, I stopped myself because it was like 3 or 4 degrees, literally 3 or 4 degrees. It was fucking cold. And this week it's supposed to be warming up, so I'm going to make sure it's going to be warming up to like the late 20s and early 30s. But I got to make sure to get that film this week. And I do need my grandparents' place for about 5 minutes of footage for Woody's scenes. But yeah, I expect the movie to come out possibly by the end of this week or sometime next week. So either this or next week, Gaming 2 Plush the movie part 2 will be coming out. I'm not sure which week it's going to be. If I need a little more time, it's going to be next week. But if I don't, it's going to be this week. So, for 100% sure, Gaming 2 Plush the movie part 2 will be coming out in January. For sure. But that's about it, guys. I hope you guys had a good 2017. I thought it was okay. If you guys are excited for Loud House Month, let me know in the comments section below. And other stuff, yeah. And the video Woody Goes to Hell is still coming out on Wednesday. I got a very special plan for that episode. But at the same time, I need to get that done real quick, and I might film it at nighttime because I really need to get Gaming 2 Plush the movie part 2 scenes filmed. But that's about it. Gaming 2 here. See you later. I hope you had a great 2017, and bye.